For centuries, we've mourned the Great Library of Alexandria. We think of it as one of history's greatest, most tragic losses. But what if a part of it never actually vanished? What if it's still there? Because recent discoveries from its sunken ruins have picked up a mysterious echo, a signal that could totally rewrite everything we thought we knew. So, what is this ghost in the machine? Let's dive in and find out. So this is the actual first dispatch from the research team on site. And this, right here, is the heart of our story. I mean, can you just imagine hearing that for the first time? A rhythmic pulse, almost like a heartbeat, coming from a place that's been silent for millennia. It's a sound that by all accounts just shouldn't exist. And that's where our investigation really kicks off, with this impossible sound, this pulse from the deep. We have to figure out what this anomaly is, and more importantly, where in the world it's coming from. Okay, so what is this strange, rhythmic hum? I mean, researchers immediately started rolling out the obvious stuff, right? It's not just some random ocean noise. It's not seismic activity. It's too structured for that, too consistent. And the really important part? It's coming from one single, very precise location. Now, the signal itself is this really constant, low decibel pulse, so don't think of loud bangs or anything like that. Instead, imagine a persistent, deep vibration. It's the kind of hum you'd almost feel in your bones more than you'd actually hear with your ears. And it's coming directly from the library's submerged foundations. Crazy. So the leading theory for what's going on here is this concept called architectural resonance. And I know, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but it's not. It's this idea that a building can be engineered, literally like a massive tuning fork, designed to vibrate at very specific frequencies. Which, of course, leads to the real question. Why on earth would anyone build a library to do something like that? Well, to figure that out, scientists had to start mapping the signal. They had to trace this ancient echo not just through space, but really through time itself. And this is where it gets truly bizarre. You see, modern acoustics tells us a few things. Signals decay, they fade out. They need a power source to keep going. But the Alexandria pulse, it just breaks every single rule. It's constant, it's rhythmic, and there's no power source anyone can find. It's behaving in a way that should be totally impossible. So, how do you even begin to study something like this? Well, the process was pretty methodical. First, obviously, you detect the pulse. Step 2, you map its vibrations as they move through the foundations. But it was the third step, man, that was the real stroke of genius. They decided to cross-reference the vibration patterns with ancient celestial alignments. Yeah, they looked to the stars for an answer. And what they found, well, it connects architecture and the stars in a way I don't think anyone could have ever predicted. This is the moment a weird local anomaly goes completely cosmic. And here it is, the bombshell discovery. The vibrations, they aren't random at all. Their rhythm, their frequency, their entire pattern, it perfectly matches the celestial alignments that were visible from Alexandria 2,000 years ago. Let that sink in. The building is literally humming in tune with the cosmos. I mean, this just challenges everything we thought we knew about ancient technology. Can you even imagine the level of engineering required to pull that off? So again, why? Why build the greatest library in the ancient world to physically resonate with the movements of the stars? What was the purpose? Well, the answer that's starting to emerge leads to this radical new theory, a theory about data itself. It suggests the library wasn't just a place for scrolls. It was an archive made of sound. The theory is this, that cosmic hum wasn't an accident. It was the entire point. The library, they believe, was designed to create an archive of pure resonance, a way to actually encode information into vibration itself. Just think about what this means for a second. The information wasn't just on fragile scrolls. The building itself was the storage device. It was like a hard drive made of stone, designed to preserve knowledge in its very structure. It was a library built to survive the exact things that we thought destroyed it: fire and flood. This just changes the entire story, doesn't it? It forces us to ask, what do the echoes remember? Maybe the library wasn't lost in the way we thought. Maybe it never truly fell silent at all. We've always mourned the scrolls that turned to ash. But what if the core knowledge was never really destroyed? What if it was just transferred, encoded into the enduring hum of the foundations, just waiting patiently for us to finally rediscover it? And that leaves us with one final, absolutely incredible thought. If the great Library of Alexandria could encode its data in stone, what other ancient knowledge is hiding all around us, right in plain sight, just waiting for us to finally learn how to listen?